All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast coming to you live from the Wash Media headquarters in Austin, Texas. My name's Will DeFreeze. To my left, David Ruff.
Dude, man, this is going to distract me, but they just released the list. Have you seen some of the names on this list, the Epstein list?
No.
This is not good at all.
With perfect timing, right as we hit record.
Yeah, that's
This is
crazy.
crazy.
Fucking Efron.
Really?
Zac Efron.
Peter Dinklage.
Really? The Dink Man?
Hemsworth.
Oh shit.
What? Hold on, dude. Lil Esco's on there?
Oh wait, this isn't the right list.
What
This
is
is fake.
Esco?
This is fake news.
Maddie B's on there?
Isn't Lil Esco the one who told me to get my drip up?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Fuck that kid, man.
Do you think Maddie B's going to be on the Epstein list?
Probably.
Didn't he have like a Gucci pillow around his neck, like a Gucci flight
Probably,
pillow?
dude.
Yeah, airplane pillow.
I'm not saying, I mean, obviously the reason Maddie B got famous because he's got bars, but like, I think another thing that helped him was just the pure production budget that his parents had the entire time.
Sure. Yeah, I don't think he got by on just pure talent alone.
Speaking of people who don't get by on just pure talent alone, Dylan Shivery.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah.
Very happy to be here. First episode of the new year. Happy New Year. Let me be the first. Happy New Year to you all.
Hey, Dylan, Happy New Year,
I know
dude.
you probably think I'm like in such a shit, sad mood because of my horns, and I'm okay. I'm okay, which is good.
They made the playoff.
You know what? It was a good season, Dave.
I thought
great
you'd be more
season.
upset walking in the studio today.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, you weren't really
Okay.
too phased when we started talking this morning.
Yeah,
I am,
Texas is almost there.
I'm very, very surprised, pleasantly surprised at how my super Longhorn friends, my Longhorn super fans, put differently, have taken this loss. They're like, well, you know,
It's a good season.
you can't rag on Texas.
5-7 2 seasons ago.
I had a chance to win.
Yeah.
Would have been one of the biggest beefing chunkings you've ever seen.
It was a situation there at the end, Davey.
So
But
I was like,
we're
"Are they
in
doing this?"
spirits are good.
Okay.
They're not bad.
Okay.
Does it bother you that McConaughey is not only like on the sideline, but he's actually interacting with players who are like playing a pivotal role in the game?
I like it. I don't know why.
It's just a little much.
It's like imagine just coming off the field after
They don't
like,
know who he
after
is.
giving up 6, like, oh, and McConaughey's there. You're like, oh, this is okay.
He's not as big of a deal to kids of that generation.
But he's technically like on staff from like the University of Texas has him on staff. So it's not like just some random celeb is just walking him down the sideline. Like he actually, technically speaking, has a place there. Which is a weird, he's a minister of culture, which is not a real title.
What if he's on the flight log?
Ooh, I don't know.
That's
I don't know.
he's not.
I don't know.
He's
Dude,
not.
That's the thing. Like,
I
I
know
don't.
he's not.
If I had to put money on, I don't think McConaughey's on there. I've never heard any smoke from that. But like,
I
No,
can't
I'm just
see that.
saying would that would really devastate the program.
Yeah. But simply having your name on the log is not exactly like incriminating.
what if
in
Arch
itself.
Manning's on there?
Ooh, that would be tough.
Dude, he looks so young.
He
Mhm.
does. He's got a baby face. He needs to grow some whiskers.
Did
or
you
something.
think he was gonna get some run yesterday?
I thought that Ewers may have been concussed. His
I
head
did
bounced
too.
off the turf.
And he actually weirdly played better after it.
Yeah, he's got some sense knocked into him.
Yeah, that third quarter not great.
No, not great for anybody, unless you're a Washington fan.
Man, Will, I know you're bummed about your tie, but I know you're pumped about your Wolverines, man.
Yeah, yeah. You know, it's a double-edged sword, David. People made the mistake that they don't often make, and a lot of people were overrating Bama on this, saying that even though they were not favored in Vegas, that they were going to put it to Michigan, and you just can't people famously underrate Bama all the time, but I think we reached an overrate part of the season last night.
Michigan has a surprisingly great defense. I knew they were good. I didn't know they were that good. So hey, congrats.
They don't call it the Big Blue Wall for nothing, Dylan.
I didn't know they called it that.
It's the Big Blue Wall, dude.
Yeah, well, now
It's
I
kind of
know.
like the Green Monster, but instead of being a physical wall, it's just dudes on a defensive line.
Speaking of big blue balls, here's Randy.
Randy.
Well, it's kind of easy when you know what the play's going to be.
Yeah, I agree.
beginning of
I
this
agree.
Classic
Oh,
Big
there we
Ten.
go.
Big Ten rizzing.
Conspiracy theory.
I've been on record saying that I don't care what my teams do. If they cheat to win a championship and we have to apologize after, we vacate it after, that's fine with me. I wish the Tigers would have done steroids to win one World Series the entire time.
Somebody was doing some roids.
Yeah, I just wish they would have done more.
Yeah.
Like I would have been totally fine with like a bunch of Miguel Cabrera stuff coming out later that he was roiding.
If you weren't doing roids in the late 90s, you were leaving money on the table.
Yeah.
Like you had to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You're
You
playing-
legit had to do it to
You're
him.
playing.
Were
from
there
behind.
guys that were like microdosing the roids just to like get like some just tangential effects to them?
Hard to say.
You're doing roid gummies or nummies.
Hard to say.
Is
that how you
that's,
doing?
that's that's the sound you make when you do it.
That's how you do 'em. All right.
But yeah, Happy New Year. Will, happy birthday.
Hey, thank you, Randy.
Oh yeah, happy
Thank you.
birthday, man.
Yeah, dude.
I need to
38?
find a funny picture of you to tweet about.
No, I'm 37 today.
Hey, I've got a photo of us from the last Cowboy Lion game. If you want to post it.
Yeah,
Circling
dude.
Back.
I love watching the Lions play in Dallas. It's like my favorite thing in the world.
I was thinking your lobster costume one because it makes me laugh.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one.
We'll see about it.
Yeah, I don't know. Brett brought up a good point this morning that like there's definitely something there of my birthday being January 2nd, a day when normally people have to return to school or work, and Sunday scaries being my thing. Like, I think it's just deep inside of me.
Yeah,
I think it's just in my bones.
Yeah, it's not.
you're cut from a different cloth.
They don't make people like me anymore.
You're a
just so-
dying breed.
I hate to say it, it's so easy to forget it that it's your birthday on January 2nd.
Trust me, Dylan. Like, there's a laundry list of reasons that this is a terrible day. Like, there's no one wants to go out to do anything for your birthday because everyone's either doing sober January or is just absolutely tired and beaten down from having to go back to work. You have to go back to work. It's the ultimate Monday, even though today's a Tuesday. It's just not a good scene.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
Dylan,
man.
are you out Friday? I'm looking at the calendar. Are you taking a long weekend for Jan 6th?
Dude, come on, man. Come on.
This guy's,
You don't fuck with that shit.
Yeah,
this guy
weren't you
fucks with that shit.
didn't you have a flight Don't you have a flight from DC to Houston?
Oh, that's
Come on,
not
man.
nice.
What are you doing?
You might need to cancel that
What are
one.
you doing?
You might
Oh, I
need to cancel
found the
that.
lobster pig.
Dude, it's a good pick.
Dude, I'm gonna post
Dude, I was rose clawed people.
I'm gonna post it.
It was that's the most prepared I've ever come in with bits, like ever probably.
Was that the old studio?
Yeah, I kind of miss the lodge.
We cooked in the lodge, man.
My phone tried to take me to the lodge the other day. I clicked on work to see what my new route would be, and it took me straight to the lodge. I was like, I don't think I want to go there.
I love having to either walk upstairs or downstairs to use the alternate bathrooms because someone was always blowing up our floor.
It was
Remember
always
that?
Dave, dude.
No, it wasn't.
You left that Corona in there too.
That was not.
Yeah, oh,
neither
yeah,
of
that
those
was
things
you.
are true.
No,
Wow.
the executive bathroom on the second floor of the
Oh.
lodge was just goated.
That was a scene.
You had
yeah.
double doors, so you didn't have to
Oh.
worry about someone knocking on the one door and like startling you. They had to knock on the
Oh.
outside door, and you were on the inside of two doors.
The problem with the one on our floor was that it was a two hitter, and it was all connected by the same door frame situation, but it wasn't put together correctly. So if someone went into one and shut their door and locked it, it would alter your door. And one of the doors didn't lock completely, so your door would just slowly start to swing open.
Mhm.
So you'd have to like be cognizant of it and hold it. And that's not what you want. You're generally going in there just to kind of get, do the thing, the foul deed, but also to just kind of relax a little bit.
We also had a random dude who would just listen to full audio in there, and I never liked sitting there doing that.
We should roll through, see what's up.
It's like Dylan in there listening to an Andrew
That's-
Tate audio.
You can't just roll through there. Like it's owned by like a security company.
The women next door loved us. They
true.
gave us free lunch all
They
the
gave
time.
us KFC one time.
It was so
It's the
good.
last time I've had KFC.
I like KFC.
Dude,
so
it hit that day.
I have no edits there.
I miss them.
Can we get some announcements out of the way, please?
Yeah.
First and foremost, welcome back to Circling Back. Great to have you guys here to start a new year. We're coming up on our anniversary soon.
Oh,
We actually
facts.
joined Twitter yesterday. Circling Back officially joined Twitter yesterday. That's our anniversary. Pretty big stuff. Go follow.
The 14th is first episode.
Okay.
2019. First episode of Circling Back.
You're always 14 in your hometown.
No, it's not how that goes.
That would suck.
Tomorrow we'll be doing our Patreon episode. It's looking like we're doing exactly 5 minutes, so we'll put up a prompt on Instagram. Go follow us there, and you can submit your listener submitted prompts. It's always fun to have fun on that episode. Go over to patreon.com/circling back podcast and subscribe. You can also listen to all the Patreon episodes on a separate feed on Spotify. Just search Circling Back and you'll see exactly what we're talking about. Washed.substack.com for Washed Weekly. It's going to make its triumphant return after the holiday break. And more than anything, go to youtube.com/circling back and check out our YouTube page. If you really want to get in, go watch the live that we did with after the holiday party. Probably that's my episode of the year of 2023.
People seem to love it.
We had some real eaters on that episode. That's for show.
Yeah, facts.
Everybody was straight up munching.
It's time
shit.
to recap this holiday and fun presented by our friends over at Fitbod. I could use Fitbod right now more than anything.
It's the time of year to kick the Fitbod into gear.
I've been absolutely letting it rip lately. If I could use anything, it could be an approachable app that would allow me to do some exercises at home or at the gym. It doesn't really matter. The essential workout that you really need is Fitbod. It's a fitness app that creates completely personalized workouts that adapt as you improve. So whether you're a seasoned gym goer or just starting your fitness journey, Fitbod will push you to make progress. It's like having your own personal trainer, but better. It's cheaper, and you can work out anywhere with or without equipment, and it's easy to build a custom fitness plan that works for you. Dave, you're a big full body Friday guy.
Yeah, I've actually switched it up. I'm now doing full body Friday on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So it's now just full body 3 days a week. Full body Friday 3 days a week.
Dude, it's almost like you're improving and you have an app that adapts with you.
Are you trying to turn that shit bod into a fit bod?
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
No, it's already looking. You look.
Yeah, I already think you have a
thanks,
good body.
man.
You're a hot man.
But this Fitbod's great. It adapts as you improve. It tracks your muscle recovery. It's fine-tuned by experienced, certified personal trainers to bring the best practices in exercise science to you. And you can learn movements the right way with over 1,000 demonstration videos. 1,000. A stack. A stack, Dylan.
Wow.
That's a stack.
Sure.
So, you know,
Add Fitbod
10.
to your workout essentials. Join Fitbod today to get your personalized workout plan. Get 25% off your subscription and try the app for free at fitbod.me/steam. That's fitbod.me/steam. Dylan, how's your holidays, man?
Ooh, thanks for asking, Will. It was good, man. Christmas, spent it with the little guy and some family. I went to my dad's house. My brother, sister-in-law, and my two little nieces were there. So that was lovely.
Did you go prime rib on them?
We did a pot roast instead this year.
Nice, dude. Burn down with the family.
It was
That's
good.
chill.
It was really good. I love prime rib. Everybody knows that about me, but this was good too.
Sounds like you guys really understood the assignment.
Do you even freak with pot roast, dude? I don't even know if you do.
Yeah, I freak a pot roast.
It'll make you toot, but it's worth it.
What makes you toot?
We're not saying
I don't
toot. We're not saying toot.
Toot's my, that's probably Will's too. That's the little kid version. Like Fritz toots.
Yeah,
Fritz
dude.
toots.
Oh, you want to use like the better word for it? Fart?
Yeah, I'm not teaching my kid fart.
Let's use the classy. Let's use the classy version.
toots.
I got
Get a little toot going there.
Toot probably means something a lot different to you.
In what way? Is that it's a cocaine thing? Why are
Just a
you
little
touching
tutor?
your nose?
Just a little
Do
tutor.
people call it that?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's not like I ever ran in circles with people who were doing that
Oh,
shit.
okay.
you know?
Why would you run in circles?
I've
dude?
never done coke. I wouldn't know.
Seems
Oh,
pointless.
fuck, I got that dog in me.
It's true.
Yeah, so Christmas was chill. I had
You got the zoomies.
I had a very low key break, man. I a lot of dog walks, a lot of just chilling. I slept in a bunch.
Ooh, Will told Landry to delete his dog walking Michigan tweet.
Mhm.
Everybody in the group was like, "Whoa, what's the tweet?" And I went and
Yeah.
looked. I was like, "Oh,
No, I did. I realized that after I said, Landon, you delete your tweet about how Michigan was going to get run by Bama, and I was worried that everyone in the group text was going to think that he tweeted something like racist or something, and he needed to take it down.
New Year's Eve, I stayed in. I drank wine and I did laundry, and I watched Fargo, and it was honestly pretty nice. I know that sounds lame as hell, but
PGP."
No, dude. The older
was
you get,
fine.
the better it feels to like intentionally stay home for New Year's
these
Eve.
people who spend like $175, covered charge to go to some hotel bar and then spend another $300 there. It's like, no thanks. That's not for me. I don't even know.
Yeah,
those
that's not
people.
your kind of
I
fun.
don't even know those people. Like, it's fine. I'd rather just chill. So that's what I did. Then I watched some football, and that was okay.
What football did you watch? I'm sorry. I don't need to do that to
yeah,
you.
here we are, man. What about you, jerks?
Dave made a fucking prime rib, dude.
What? Oh, Dave brought me the gift of a Peter Millar shirt, which is very nice of you, Dave.
Would have been cool if it was fucking Roback.
Well, yeah, but it was still very.
I
very
gave some
kind.
Roback as Christmas gifts this year. Went great.
Yeah,
It's a crowd
Great.
pleaser.
I did too.
Yep. My
Yeah.
dad scooped a Wilmons polo.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law scooped some stuff. It was good for everybody.
That's
What
what's
did
up.
So when was the last time we were in here? Pre-Christmas? So what did I do? I'm going to save what I really did for...
Oh, yeah, you have a big
segment
announcement
a
today.
big announcement. It's going to probably change the dynamic of this show. But we'll have to let that
Are
simmer.
you on testosterone?
No. Does it look like, dude? I feel so.
Let's get a tea guy in the studio.
I
He can just
need-
inject us live.
I would absolutely take it, dude. This lack of sleep is tanking my tea.
Let's get a 2-for-1 deal.
I don't know if they do that. Somebody might.
I don't know.
We'll just start with Christmas Eve. We stayed here for Christmas. I was home for Christmas. We didn't know we had our son, Sammy. He was only like 3 weeks old. Like, well, we don't want to travel up to the Dallas area, so
I get it.
we stayed here and did Christmas, just the kids, dog, and wife. And felt a little upset. Not upset. I was a little homesick, so we did something. My parents always do Italian food on Christmas Eve. We don't do 7 fishes.
Is that
It's
a
not
thing? Because like we've had lasagna every Christmas Eve that I've ever been down in Texas.
I think it is a thing. I didn't realize it was a thing. I thought it was just a thing that we did, and then I realized a lot of people do it.
I'm
And
fine
so
with
I
it.
think people just do that. Much how like our friends in the Jewish community will do Chinese food on Christmas Eve, I believe. Is that right? Getting no help here. I think that's
I
right.
don't know.
Sure.
Yeah, it sounds right. I don't know if it's Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, whatever. But I did some braised short rib manicotti.
Damn,
so I did
Daddy.
like the ragu sauce, and I did it on some manicotti. I've never made manicotti. Basically, it's very similar to the enchilada of the Italian world. You stuff it with the cheese mix and whatnot.
Okay.
Quite delightful. That was good.
They're almost like. It's almost like I don't fucking know.
It's tubes. It's tubes.
It's what's the Italian dessert that Tony Soprano
Cannoli.
always got? It's like it's a meat
Cannoli.
sauce cannoli.
It was very good.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy with how it turned out. The sauce was very good. Manicotti, I could have done a little bit better, but whatever.
You're not hooking the boys up with the gift of manicotti?
I gave some to my neighbor. He fell off his bike.
Like Biden style?
He broke,
Why?
he broke 2 ribs.
I'm sorry to your neighbor. That's really devastating. But now whenever I hear someone falls off a bike, I just go to Biden just like eating it.
It's a top 10. I don't know. Was that 2023? That's a top 10 video.
I don't
Whatever
know.
year it was.
He
in.
straight biffed it, dude.
No, this
He
was
fell
like,
out of frame of the.
What a
of the video.
biffing.
he's like a senior citizen cyclist. I probably didn't need to describe it that way, but he cycles, but he is older. He's like, like our parents' age. And yeah, he like hit a pothole, doesn't remember it, woke up and there was like strangers in an ambulance. He cracked
Oh,
2
no.
ribs. He's good now. He got the gift of manicotti.
Sorry to joke.
You're just fine.
I got something that'll hit the
Yeah.
spot.
Rub some short rib ragu on that and you'll be just fine.
Here's
my
some acid
friend.
reflux to
Mhm.
pair with those broken ribs.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Now you get to push on the toilet later tonight.
Okay.
Yeah. I imagine that would hurt with the ribs.
Yeah, you're right. The straining.
Yeah. It's like when I got hernia surgery, that was like going to the bathroom was the worst part.
Well, we did Christmas, celebrated that. It was delightful. I really only had to wrap a couple gifts. I think I am by far the worst Christmas gift wrapper of the 3 of us.
I could see that.
But we'll do a little something with that.
My performance this year was garbage.
It's just I hate it.
trash, dude. We wrapped everything this year though.
Really? good.
I'm a wrap everything household. Sally doesn't want to.
Some of the stuff was unwrappable. I put together a large radio flyer wagon, just a classic red wagon, which was a little bit more difficult than it should have been. But like we weren't wrapping that. Instead, we put some toys in that. Very
that's
cute.
good. It's good.
Very cute. It was great, man. It was a great Christmas. And then we did 2 other Christmases. My parents came down. My sister's family came down. My in-laws are coming down today.
Jeez.
It's just never ends. So Rhodes, my son, he'll be 3 at the end of this month. He thinks that Christmas is just like, he's like, oh, well, this is Christmas now. It's just like the next year is this, we're going to be doing this.
Did it click with him like more on Christmas Day? Fritz isn't really getting it, which I'm fine with.
I don't really know what he understands, what he doesn't. Like he understands Santa, but I don't think he gets like, he doesn't connect that his behavior is somehow part of the deal. Like, hey, you got to be good here.
No.
So this happens. He just thinks it's going to happen and come easy to him, which isn't a good thing long term. But New Year's Eve, stayed in. More on that later. Big showing out coming up. Pretty excited.
I forgot to mention one of Parks' Christmas gifts that he got from his grandparents. Parks got a cow for Christmas.
Is he all cattle, no hat?
You got a cow that's pregnant, actually, so he will soon have 2 cows.
Dude, that's what's up.
yeah,
He's a cattle man.
he is. It will live at the ranch. They will live at the ranch, and he has a cow, and it's like an investment thing. Like the idea is that more cows will join the mix.
Can a player scoop a cow?
And then what? Do they slaughter him?
Yeah, they're gonna eat this thing.
Maybe they can sell them. They can sell them to be slaughtered. It depends. But
What if he gets attached to it?
then I don't know. He's already named it
What is it?
Bonnie.
That's cool.
It's a good name.
It's a good cow
Yeah, I
name,
like
right?
that. I like that. That's classic.
And so Parks has
Wow, Parks.
Parks has a cow now.
That's my cow. You do your cow. That's better than mine.
Hey, Park.
They don't talk. They don't speak English.
I'm Bonnie.
Welcome to the ranch.
Randy, do you have a cow
I'm
sound?
Bonnie.
Moo. They moo.
They don't really do a
No, they
traditional
don't.
moo.
They don't.
I know,
That was terrible,
No,
dude.
I know as a kid they moo.
All right, off mic cow. Ready?
That's fucking good,
That
dude.
was pretty good.
That's what a cow sounds like.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have it.
That's a cow that's giving birth.
That's my neighbor after eating my manicotti.
Yeah, I was gonna say that cow's trying to pass something. Damn, that makes all everyone else's gifts look like shit.
You got a fucking cow.
I want a cow.
Yeah, we did not give a living gift.
It took me about 10 minutes to convince him that he's getting an actual cow. He thought it was like a joke, or there was a
Chick-fil-A bit.
like it was a metaphor for something else. Like, no,
Damn.
dude, it's a cow, man.
Clearing lack of mammals in our Christmases.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. I didn't give any mammals out this year.
Yeah, well,
That's a miss, dude.
all the grandkids got one, by the way.
I
It's
want
like a
one.
whole little community of cattle.
Tell them I want
Oh,
one.
fuck. I forgot I went to the zoo.
How'd that
Which
go
one?
for you, dude?
Went to the Austin Zoo.
Was it
I've been
lit?
there.
I posted a pic from it. Yeah,
They sneaky have lions and shit there.
it's a very small zoo. If you are, from a big city like San Diego Zoo, Fort Worth Zoo, even Dallas Zoo, you'll be like, wait, what? This is tiny. But they do punch above their weight a little bit. They've got lions. They have a Bengal tiger.
Love a tiger.
They've got 2 gray wolves. They've got the fucking giant box tortoise. The huge ones that look, and they're probably like 100. They don't know how old they are, but they're probably like 90 years old.
Dude, they could live forever.
They're fucking sick.
You just
That's
don't know.
That's an
They scared
alligator.
Rhodes. Rhodes thinks they're dinosaurs, and I was like,
Oh,
you
they
know
are.
what, man? That's
Closest thing we
I'm not
got.
gonna even like.
That's pretty cute.
Yeah.
Closest thing we got.
He called him a turtle, and some little fucker, a little bit older than him, was like, it's a tortoise.
Oh, I would have put that kid's
Hey-
face in the
hey,
tank.
man.
Dude, I would have zipped them up.
Yeah.
Hey, little bud.
Fucking L season.
It's
dude.
feeding
I would've
time
zipped
down
that
at the
little
tiger
kid up, dude.
cage.
That kid would have taken a hard L if I was around.
Little fucker.
Yeah.
Don't come at roads
Oh
like
yeah,
that,
dude.
you little bitch.
Oh yeah, you little bitch.
Stuff him in a locker.
Yeah. And then it was there's 2 like brothers, and one of them's name's Gelato, the lions. And
That's sick.
it's
Is
pretty
he
tight.
Italian?
I don't know, but it was their birthday.
One of
And
those Italian breeds?
they did a birthday party. And we just happened to be there.
That's sweet, dude.
Gelato the lion
It was
had a
Gelato's
birthday.
birthday.
That's sick.
It was fucking sick.
They give him like some extra. They give him like prime rib. For
No, I didn't give him prime. I gave him manicotti.
Mhm.
I brought some.
That's even better.
You brought a tray of manicotti to
Gelato the lion.
Gelato's birthday.
Yeah,
That's
it
cute.
was the
man.
gift.
Did they sing happy birthday for him?
The fucking news was there.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I saw a big camera. It turns out they did a thing. It was their 10th birthday.
Did they interview you?
There's a splash
That-
zone
that's-
outside the lion thing.
That's a good line, Dan.
There's a sign that says, "Do not stand. If you stand this close, you might get sprayed with pee-pee.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you might get fake Trump taped.
Facts.
Remember the pee-pee tape?
Yeah, I don't know
Never
if that
came out.
actually happened.
Turns out it was fake.
Fake news.
That's a good one. Keep.
Nah, that's all I have. Well, man.
Dude, I was raised in the lion's den. I'm a fucking
You were raised
predator,
by
dude.
You were raised by lions.
Yeah, dude. I will fuck your shit up.
You're cut from a different cloth.
They don't make men like me
Damn.
anymore.
No, you're a dying breed.
That's crazy.
Why is that clip just going viral again?
It's a big content guy. I watched the clip.
I had the least relaxing break of all time. You know, when your company decides to take a week off between Christmas and New Year's to refresh and, you know, recharge the batteries, I did the exact opposite, and we chose to move our entire place to a new place. Not ideal. So enjoyed Christmas. Got a PS5. I've acquired a PS5.
That's
I
huge.
don't know when I'm going to play it. I have not unboxed it yet. I've got a situation unfolding, but yeah, it's I might do it today as if it's like my birthday present.
You need to drop in and zip some fuckers up with us.
I'm gonna
man.
zip some fuckers up, dude. I'm excited about that, but yeah, just did the move, dude. It's just the worst thing in the world. You guys ever heard of this Bronco? Well, first of all, Sally refused to get the hunks.
It's
L.
probably good for you.
I mean,
honestly.
luckily for us, like the dudes that we had were hunks anyway, so it didn't really matter.
Massive L.
We had two dudes named. It was really convenient because both the dudes we had, their names were Reggie.
Both of them?
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's great.
They're doing it. They're doing a bit.
No, I think it was a father and son tandem.
You've never seen two Reggies together.
But I was like, that's great. This makes my life really easy.
Did they bleed on your furniture?
No, they did scuff up a wall, which was not ideal, and
It
they
happens.
did break a photo. But you know, we can get past that.
Look
get
at this
past that.
photograph.
Is that what they said when they broke it?
No. In fact, they didn't say anything, and they just ran out and then didn't confront anything.
That's the move.
I mean, they did a great job. No actual complaints from my end.
Those fuckers broke my TV. I'm pretty sure. Remember that shit?
It was probably the one that you tried to mount and it fell off.
No, that one just broke. This
I
one
do
was-
have some TVs to mount, Dylan.
This one sneaky broke.
Yeah, why did you say you need to make that right with him about the TV
Hey,
mounting?
I got a question. Am I a joke to you?
No, dude, here's the thing. Okay, so I put in the group text, does anyone know any good TV mounters in Austin,
A
Texas?
group text with me in it.
The reason I did this was because I don't want to assume that you just want to come over and mount my televisions.
I
So
did-
I was kind of doing it in a joking way to be like, hey, I actually do need you,
See,
but I'm not just asking you to like help me do something really annoying.
So with this guy, I got to tell you, it starts as like, hey, come mount the TV, and he's always wanting to turn it into a goon sesh.
Here-
He
here's-
always is, dude.
Here's where I land on it. I am happy to do it. I've done it for friends before. I'm happy to do it again. I enjoy doing it almost. But I don't want you to feel obligated because we're
No.
friends to use me.
I need
you,
it.
Like you can get a professional job done, and it won't hurt my feelings.
I need it done,
I'm
dude.
happy to do it though.
I have numerous TVs that need mounting.
Well, I can do it.
Have you ever mounted a frame before?
I haven't.
I think it should be pretty straightforward for you.
Okay, I have not.
But I'm just not built like that. I can hang photos. I can do a French cleat on that wall for
Do
you.
the thing again. Hang photos.
Gonna hang a photograph.
That's good.
That's good.
It's
Yeah.
good. It's good. It's good.
Gonna go to Will's Goon Cave.
On New Year's Eve, I had the pleasure of going over to my in-laws' house, who are now our pretty close neighbors, and so we went over to Sally's sister and her husband's house. We're just making small whiskey cokes now.
You're microdosing whiskey.
We're
Coke.
microdosing whiskey cokes in 2024.
You don't see that.
I don't know why we did this, but we were just drinking tiny whiskey cokes all night with just like pretty much like 2 shots of whiskey and a splash of Coke. And I think I'm all in on tiny whiskey cokes for the remainder of the year.
Sounds kind of lit.
It was very lit. And then I celebrated it by going home and just watching YouTube videos as the ball dropped in various cities.
Did you know that you can watch YouTube on your smart TV?
You can, yeah.
What?
You can
Are you
download the
sure?
application for your smart TV.
You can. I did. I was really looking forward to moving in, and we had an internet issue. There's something that someone cut a cord they weren't supposed to cut when they were redoing the house that we moved into. And one of the issues that we were having was that they had to replace that, and they told me it was going to be about 2 to 3 days. I was like, dude, I have a lot of football to watch. Like, there's major games, and I can't just have no internet in this household. They ended up fixing it very quickly. Shout out Google Fiber. Unreal service from Google Fiber. Everyone did it with a smile on their face. But then I got to christen my new place by watching the Dallas Cowboys play the Detroit Lions. Do you guys watch this game at all?
Some of it, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Do you guys like what you saw?
Yeah, man. Good,
there's a lot to like.
good
Detroit's
result.
a good team.
The
You got to
loins.
watch Jimmy Johnson go into the ring.
Mm-hmm. Great hair.
Halftime.
Hall of Fame hair.
Oh my God, I cried. I don't care.
Damn.
What about you? Did you cry?
I was pretty upset
Why?
because I pre-gamed all day. getting ready for that game. I pre-gamed pretty much all day just watching the picked up Pettigrew flag from the 2015 playoffs. So I was just like already kind of chomping at the bit and just getting angry at the Dallas Cowboys. And then when that 2-point conversion went down the way that it went down, it was just heartbreaking.
You know, had Mark Wahlberg been out there, it wouldn't have gone.
It would have
like
gone
that.
way differently,
Would've
dude.
gone
It would have gone different.
You got
Mark Wahlberg would have checked in for sure.
Where does he line up?
He would have checked. Wahlberg?
He's just Deuce Vaughn back there.
Yeah, I don't know what he would have been doing. He's kind of tiny. But yeah, so I got to go to bed angry my first night in the new crib. That's okay though. I think they're going to use this as a springboard to get angry and go back to Dallas at some point.
I would have simply checked in harder.
Yeah.
Like, hey, for real, me, this
That was
guy right here.
That was a bad look for the Zebras.
Okay, but you get pushed back to the 7. Why not just kick? You're gonna be like, all right, look, let's-
you're pot committed at that point, dude.
Are you-
You're pot committed.
I respect it. Don't get me wrong.
You've already tried to run 2 plays, and you got to go back and do it again.
I was ready to be like, you know what? Sucks we lost that game, but I gotta respect Dan Campbell.
I had no doubts that they were going to get the 2-point conversion from the 7. Like I thought it was
I did
100.
too.
I thought they were 100% going to get it. And it wasn't going to matter, and this was going to be the team of destiny.
Gotta say though, still 23 seconds on the clock, and you have probably the best kicker in the league, who's good up to 65, 70 yards if he really wanted to be. According to him, 70 yards is in range. Just saying, there's a lot of game left.
I don't like getting invested in the Detroit Lions because it traditionally has not worked out very well. And so it's just not a fun time. I'm trying to get not invested. I'm trying to have the opposite of diamond
You're
hands.
divesting.
Yeah, I don't want diamond hands with these Lions anymore.
Oh, okay.
He's not going to hodl.
No hodling.
Tough losses, Bama, Detroit Lions. Well, we will endure.
You'll be fine. You still got your Wolverines, man.
Yeah, we got them. We got them, I guess.
My Huskies, though.
Fuck you.
Dylan walked in the office today and he said something. He said, "Hey, does anyone have any Nutrafol that they're not using?
I did say that.
I'd like a little."
I didn't even know that they were on the list today.
You had no clue that they were on there today. Your hair might be thinning. Not talking directly to you, Dylan, but
Well,
this could be.
It is a bit, so you can.
No, my hair's. I have to say, the hair right at the top, right at the above my forehead, like that area, it's been thinning a little bit lately.
That's where your boys
And
get.
so it's Nutrafol season, dude. Nutrafol is a proactive approach, which you always like to see. You don't want anything else. You don't have to choose between hair growth and health. Nutrafol's drug-free whole body approach promotes hair growth from within, so no compromises, just better hair. Because hair thinning is not inevitable, you can take control of the hair's future before it's too late with Nutrafol's clinically tested hair growth supplement for men. Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist-recommended hair growth supplement brand with over 1 million people seeing thicker, stronger, faster-growing hair with less shedding. Nutrafol's hair growth supplements are physician-formulated using 100% drug-free ingredients, and their patented technology provides consistent, reliable results without compromising your sex life.
Oh, buddy.
Think about that for a second.
Oh,
Chew
boy.
on that, buddy.
Oh, buddy.
rocks.
Take the hair wellness quiz on Nutrafol.com/men, and you get a personalized hair health plan based to your specific root causes. Nutrafol building a hair growth routine is simple. You purchase online, no prescription or doctor visits required, free shipping and automated deliveries to ensure you'll never miss a day. You can see results in just 3 to 6 months. Take the first step to visibly thicker, healthier hair. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com/men and enter promo code CIRCLING. Find out why over 4,500 healthcare professionals and hairstylists recommend Nutrafol for healthier hair. Nutrafol.com/men, spelled Nutrafol.com/men, and enter promo code CIRCLING. Again, that's Nutrafol.com/men, promo code CIRCLING. I'd like to talk real quick about the boys. Talk about us. We famously, I don't know, Dave, have you taken the dive? Are you paying Epic Man yet?
No, I'm not paying Epic,
Wow.
man.
You're on that organic shit.
He hasn't run his masterful gambit on you and gotten you to pay him money yet?
Did you see Epic Man was at New Year's Eve with like the tellers? and
Yes.
Alyssa was like, did she just hang out with like?
He-
I was like, yeah, I guess.
I feel like Elon shows up to a party that like Miles Teller and like Sean White are at, and everyone's like, yeah, Elon's here, so like we kind of have to like be cool with him, but like at the same time, like don't tell him where we're going after.
Yeah, that's the
Don't
vibe
tell him
I
where we're
got.
going after.
That's the vibe I got.
But like, Can I just say that I'm really proud of the boys for doing absolute numbers on the Twitter this week?
There was some cooking going on.
Like, what's going? Do you think, Dylan? Do you think paying the Twitter man is launched our shit into the thing? Because I feel like we're
Yeah.
doing more views than ever.
Yeah, I do think so. It's getting served up to on the For You page. I think I saw some people on Reddit giving us some shit about paying.
No, I
paying
felt
the
like
Twitter
that
man.
was a positive threat. I think people understand.
But we should also get credit for being transparent about it.
Oh, yeah.
There's no
Am I
check
leaving
mark yet. We owned it.
money on the table here by not paying? Like, would I have made $7 from this tweet?
I don't know. I had a couple viral tweets and I got paid. I've been paid twice from Twitter now. I've been made.
Oh, really?
Made $21 in total.
You know that meme where that kid says, "You guys are getting paid for this?" I'm not getting paid. What do you mean? I'm not getting paid for shit.
You should be. Maybe you have to opt into some shit or something. I don't know. Y'all, it's the $21 that I've made has gone to the Wash Media bank account.
Well, thank you. That's very,
It's
that's
for the
very
homies, dude.
generous.
It's for the homies.
Everyone's eating.
If anyone wants to go buy a 4-pack of Guinness, I'll drink one of them.
Yeah, I'm doing some numbers right now.
I mean, did you not tweet between December 25th and January 1st, Dylan? Did you just take the week off, dog?
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
decompressing.
I was.
And then you just came back with just 2 absolute hitters, dude.
yeah, a couple of haymakers landed when I got back in the ring.
You're a football guy.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Look at this guy. He's doing 1.7 million views on these, Dave.
That's what's up, dog.
Wait, on individually or like combined?
Combined.
Individually.
No, individually. You
Oh,
had,
yeah,
you had
one-
your
one of
Cameron
them's-
Ward one, dude.
One of them's 1.3.
Is that how you're going to announce your transfer portal
That-
thing to Barstool?
But the video is hilarious. Like, why not just tweet or something? Just a 5-second video to announce that he's going to the draft. It was great.
Scouts will like that.
Yeah. He's all business.
Yeah.
It's just
He
pure
stands on it.
efficiency.
He's just wearing a hoodie, shorts. Like, fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah, I respect that. I am not at the milli mark. And I think had I paid, I might have been able to.
Dave, had you paid, you would have been at the milli mark for sure,
But
dude.
for a tweet that I've honestly probably repackaged like every New Year's Eve for the last 5 years, I'll take it. It's fun.
I have a tweet going off currently. Like all my notifications are just these frogs crawling around on stage right now.
What
It's-
is that from?
It's everything. Are you guys familiar with the band Fish?
Heard of him, yeah. I don't
So
know
I
their
did something weird
joints,
during our
but-
move. During a move, have you guys ever worked at like a retail store ever?
No, I worked at Subway.
Okay.
Yeah,
The worst thing about-
Singular wireless.
The worst thing about working at a retail store is doing inventory. But anytime I ever had to do inventory back in the day, I'd always just choose like one thing and be like, okay, I'm gonna listen to like only this band for a little bit while we do this, just to like chew on something, just to change my mindset, distract myself. So when we did our move, I was like, I'm gonna see what all the fuss is about. I've been to a Fish show. I enjoyed it. I don't actively listen to Fish very often.
You like Trey?
Trey's fine. And
That's all
so
I know.
when we were moving, I was like, I'm going to listen to Fish. They have these, they have their entire Madison Square Garden 4 shows that they do leading up to the new year. They've got the Sphere shows. Like all the Fish fans are really mean to Goose people. So I just want to know, what's up. And so I just listened to Fish for like a week straight to see what the hullabaloo is all about. And they did this performance of, describing it's going to be really weird. So I'm not even going to try to, but they had a monumental concert on New Year's Eve where they just had a bunch of frog dudes come out on the floor and just get wild with it.
It was a good tweet.
Dude, imagine being there on CBD and seeing that.
If you took one CBD and saw these things just going around, dude,
Are those real frogs?
I'm not going to the Sphere to go see Fish though. I'm not taking that dive.
Why not?
Because I don't really want to.
You were talking
No, it'd be fun.
a big game.
Yeah, but then the Dead & Co rumors popped up. I'm not going to double Sphere it, dude. That's too
yeah.
much fear,
That's
Yeah.
right. That's a lot of sphering.
dude.
You only get one Sphere per year. You can't be the guy who goes like season tickets to the Sphere.
That'd be sick, actually.
Are you gonna go to the Dead & Co?
If I can get tickets, man.
You know there's bad seats in there?
There's some yeah. I went online to see what I wasn't trying to buy tickets for the Fish Sphere shows, but I wanted to go see what they were like reselling for. And the ones that were like actually not jaw dropping were all obstructed view. Not ideal. Have you ever sat somewhere with an obstructed view?
Ball game.
Have you seen the guy on Twitter who just goes to stadiums and finds the most obstructed view and sits there?
It's a good bit.
It's so stupid.
It's a good bit.
I had a somewhat obstructed view and went to the Chelsea soccer game in London. We had
That
we
stinks.
just had a huge overhang, so I could see the entire field, which is good, but I couldn't see the atmosphere throughout the entire like stadium. It was just kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
Mm.
Obstruction, dude. What are we gonna do about it?
No, that's a bummer. I've had that at the ballpark before. Not great.
What do we got to do? We need to send you in the stratosphere, Dave.
I might up a tier, man.
No, you don't need to up a tier.
Get that more exposure.
Can you do that?
Is there a different
Is there
tier?
a thing? Is that a
I think
thing?
there are 3 tiers you pay for.
I'm thinking about getting a tier on my tattoo on my
I think
face,
the one I'm
actually.
on, you can't even get a check mark.
What's the lowest
I
tier?
didn't
Is
have
it
to
the
hide
Randy
mine, I
the
just
Randy
never got it.
tier.
Yeah,
that the bottom
the
tier?
Randy
Yeah.
tier's the bottom tier.
But yeah, the free tier.
The bottom tier though, you get that big ass.
The lowest paid
Why
tier
is it
like
called the Little
$4.
Saint Randy tier?
Dude, we got a good pledge class coming in though, so we're a good mid tier.
No, we
doing
get that
he's doing a-
pipeline. We get that Jesuit pipeline.
Doing a frat play.
They got some good guys.
Yeah, for sure.
That kid was valedictorian. You know the one his dad.
Yeah, that fucking dork.
His dad owns that mineral company.
Yeah, dork.
Yeah.
Do you actively try to recruit a couple dorks to get your GPA up and stuff?
No,
No.
you just gotta have that.
Just
W.
lie on your grades.
You gotta have
Okay.
that W Riz.
Okay.
That's all that matters.
Facts. For real.
I think Charlie's more frat than Fritz at this point.
Well, he's an infant,
Yeah.
so it's hard to really know.
It is frat. It is frat to just make messy in your nappy.
Yeah. It is
Yeah.
frat. Yeah.
You're just so like whatever. I'm just gonna piss myself.
Yeah, dude. I'm just
Right.
gonna fucking drink until I fucking piss myself.
Pissing yourself is frat.
Is dumping beer down your pants frat?
Absolutely, it is. Does he do that?
Did you guys do any pants beers at Christmas dinner?
Just 2. I wasn't really feeling it.
Yeah.
I don't like doing it with the Christmas sales as much. It stains your pants more than just light beers.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Be careful if you do it with an IPA.
Why?
Just be careful.
Okay.
You ever done too much Gold Bond?
No.
I was drinking a Canadian.
Move on.
What were you saying?
What were you saying?
Did you guys do the Dawn on your balls thing? Pledging?
Who's the Don?
Dawn
Vito?
Dawn dish soap?
Big balls.
Oh, that's okay.
Why?
Did you have to do it?
No.
What do you do?
No.
I think I mentioned this before.
No,
I don't
this
think
is
you
all,
have,
No,
no.
So there
this is
was
all
a-
hypothetical.
I've heard it.
There was an ongoing
Our archivist has heard this before.
there was an ongoing hazing ritual over the
Oracle?
years where you take Dawn dish soap and you're supposed to like rub it on your balls and leave it there. And it starts to burn really, really badly after a while. And we had to do that. And it was really miserable, actually. It really hurts. Your balls turn like bright red after a while. It was a whole thing. It was,
How long do you have to go?
I think I had to leave it on for like 30 minutes to an hour, something like that.
Have you ever done Gold Bond immediately upon getting out of the shower?
Yeah.
I didn't know this was a thing, and it was my freshman year in college, and I was a big Gold Bond fan because we'd always do it on the soccer bus. And I was like trying to get fresh after a shower in my dorm, and I tossed on some triple strength. Do not apply it to wet surfaces. It is so
Burns?
painful for about 5 minutes. For 5 minutes, it just burns.
Yeah.
Burns.
You wonder if you did something wrong. You're like, was I not supposed to do what I did there? Did I get the tainted Gold Bond?
Oh, it can get on the taint.
Oh.
That's good.
No, it's triple strength though. That turquoise container, that Tiffany blue container, you got to be careful with that one. It'll burn your nuts right off.
You don't want that.
No.
Hey, did you see? So my tweet, I found this funny. It may not be that funny, but it was about Chris. It was just Chris Collinsworth and Tirico were wearing tuxedos because it was Saturday night or whatever. So they're wearing tuxedos doing the Cowboy game. Was it the Cowboy game? Yeah. No, this is New Year's Eve. Sorry, my head's all foggy. What night was that? The Collinsworth Tirico game.
I don't know.
Okay.
It was New Year's. It must have been New Year's Eve. Yeah.
Sure. New Year's Eve. And so I tweeted
was.
this photo of Collinsworth just kind of looks, it's a bad photo of him looking like shit in his tux. And I said, at the $200 hotel party, waiting 30 minutes for a drink and talking to zero chicks. I think it's very relatable. That was a trope on PGP. We would often talk about how New Year's Eve is always a letdown. That's part of the reason why. Anyway, some guy responded to it, riding for Collinsworth as if like I was actually dissing Collinsworth, which he just happened to be at the
No,
wrong
dude, you
place at the
hate
wrong time.
Collinsworth.
Yeah,
you
me.
hate Chris Collinsworth.
He goes, Collingsworth, not his name, is 6'5", wealthy, been a winner his whole life. Guarantee he got more than his fair share of women, ... And the responses to that guy,
Okay.
the random strangers who just hopped in said, bro, you're giving him schlop like he does Mahomes. Insane Glazing,
Yeah.
which is my favorite.
There's an account that's like that points out glazing like that, and it's pretty funny.
He's not gonna fuck you, bro.
Like,
And then the last one, if you're gonna swallow him, at least spell his name correctly.
Why do people feel the need to come to the defense of celebs who don't even know that the tweet even exists to begin with?
The tweet isn't about him.
I don't know. Why are you
It's
sending
so
money to that
stupid.
AI girl?
I understand Chris Collinsworth has been quite successful. I would trade portfolios with him right now.
Is he the most successful
idiot.
Chris to not have an H in his name? Did Chris Carter?
Kringle?
Pratt.
What?
Are you talking about the first name?
Who's more successful, Chris
Chris-
Carter or
Chris Ronaldo.
Chris Collinsworth?
Collinsworth.
Collinsworth's had the career after football.
Yeah.
Chris
So
Carter.
does Carter, but
yeah, he's got his.
go net worth. I bet Chris Carter made more money in the league. Definitely did.
Well, yeah. Collinsworth made money in like the 80s in the league.
Oh yeah, probably spending on two.
Another cocaine play there.
You fucking know.
from
You've been
Davey-
down that
Davey
road.
boy.
Says Collinsworth
you're
is worth
back,
25 million. Says Carter's worth 20 million.
Oh.
Damn.
You got to wonder though, like those numbers can fluctuate with a good or bad day on the stock market. You know,
W.
Insane
Collinsworth.
glazing.
dude, that's
When you sent us that, I thought,
masterful glazing, sir.
I didn't know that was in response to your tweet when you sent us that. I thought you just found it like a random conversation.
No,
So
I'd be tweeting.
what's the account that exposes the glazing?
It's just like
Jay Glazer.
I think it's like insane glazing or like something like that. I could be wrong. I'll try to find it.
Okay, Dave, do you have a major announcement you'd like to bring to the class?
Did a lot of things over the break. I did a prime rib for New Year's Eve. Turned out quite well.
I was very jealous of your prime rib, Dave. I didn't. Can I expose myself real quick?
Please.
Okay.
Let's see that gold bond.
I didn't know that that's what prime ribs looked like when you made them. Dave sent me a photo of his prime rib. He gave me the gift of a photo of his prime rib. And I said, that looks amazing, but what is that?
Yeah,
It was
you
an
kind
NF
of
confession.
the little ribs, the beef ribs under it. You kind of set it upon that to act as like a little rack. Because I did mine in a cast iron skillet, seared it on the stovetop, and then did it in the oven. Got to say, it wasn't all that difficult.
What were the accoutrements?
I mean,
Did you guys hit him with the creamy horseradish or anything?
I did. We did. I just did horseradish and prime rib. I'm probably gonna eat some for lunch too. Sounds delightful.
Damn.
Can a player like ride in your
I can get
car
that.
with you to your place? And
We
just
got some. It wasn't a big roast. It was
Trying
a.
to feed the squad.
Dude, I'm going Pesco a week
Well,
from today.
Are you really?
Yeah.
All right. We'll see if we can get some meat in you.
It's meat week.
So I did that. Great. We'll do that again, maybe for Easter or something. Who knows? But I did something else over the last couple weeks, really.
Okay.
You mentioned you guys got your son a cow.
Mm-hmm.
Made me think of when the Duttons got their grandson a horse, and he's got to train him and break him and stuff, and then he gets kidnapped by the Beck brothers. Yeah, I'm watching Yellowstone.
Stop watching Yellowstone, dude.
But now,
how far are you?
It gets hold on. This is where it gets weird.
You started 1812.
I started like 3 episodes into season 2, and I'm probably not going to go back and watch season
You went
1.
non-helicopter budget for the first episode.
Yellowstone is the most entertaining, terrible show you're ever gonna watch.
Once I realized that this was not going to be some prestige television show like Succession or something. Once I realized that they had like the dips and the turns that like these like other shows have, that's when I was like, okay, I need to stop having such a high bar for this show.
They've been in numerous gunfights with like automatic weapons, like the ranchers.
They just
Yeah,
murder
that's,
people and never confronted again.
They're all murderers. The whole family.
Okay. So season 2, a few things have happened. I started watching when spoilers, when Jamie decides to rather pathetically kill a journalist, and he does it like in like the least like he's like pushes her head like, and then he finishes the job.
He's a squid.
He's a squid.
He's a squid.
They're all just zipping people up left and right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the guy's got some bodies on his ledge.
Randy, am I wrong?
That's facts. For
Like,
real,
how
for
bad
real.
do you need to
Well,
protect this land?
So
How much
so-
blood needs to spill?
it's so
I gotta
stupid.
say, it's a very beautiful piece of property.
Get
No.
a payday though. Get a little payday.
The best part of the show is the scenery. because it's beautiful. Like
It's-
you
you know,
said.
most of it's filmed in Utah. I understand.
Facts.
They do a lot. They still do some in Montana because my sister will randomly be like, "Oh, yep, Yellowstone shooting
Like,
today."
just stop zipping up everyone.
Well, so I was like, well, I watched that episode with
Dude.
Alyssa, and I was like, well, I got to keep watching.
That-
so I
that-
kept watching it.
That scenario, Jamie killing that person, was like what made me get away from the show because I was like,
So I need to check out season 1. Maybe I'll do that after I watch the
What's-
rest of it.
What's the main cowboy's name that you kind of resemble?
But
Kip?
no,
Or
no,
what's his name?
Rip.
You know,
His-
that's Benny from Days of Confused.
I
right?
do know that. Yeah, his role of if you're gonna fight anyone on this ranch, it's gonna be me. Is the dumbest fucking thing.
I wouldn't
Like,
want to fight
like
him.
he sees two people fighting. He's like, all right, now y'all got to fight me. It's
He,
like what?
people
he
have-
got shot in the belly. He took one to the belly, and then like 2 days later was just out and about, like
Fighting
I'm good.
people, probably.
Beth was like one more punch from her deathbed, and like a day later, she's drinking vodka milkshakes, just walking around the ranch, just telling Jamie he should kill himself.
She's,
fuck you, Jamie.
she's at a bar.
Hey,
and-
Jamie.
Okay,
Why don't you fucking die?
like Jamie does suck and like should be in jail and all that, but she just like takes her time. She's like, hey, just wanted to stop in here, say hi, and be like,
I hope you
one
kill
day
yourself.
you're gonna find somebody who loves you, and I'm gonna kill that.
Yeah.
Can
Or
you-
she's sitting at like a hotel bar, and some random like nice guy walks in. Like, hey, can I buy you a drink? And she just like eviscerates him. She's like, well, you're a piece of shit.
So the
I fucking hate you. I hope you die. You go
what's
away.
what's
I'm into
the-
it, though.
What's
About
the hot Dutton? What's the hot Dutton? Casey.
Casey.
So Casey's wife, girlfriend, that's now living with them on the ranch. She goes into town. She's
She's
like, I'm gonna
beautiful,
go.
by the way.
She's very, very gorgeous to me.
and she's down to bang in front of wolves.
That's
Oh, I
what's
missed
up.
that. Is that season 1?
I don't know.
You got to catch that scene, Dave.
I think that might have been season 3.
I saw a bathtub scene. Well,
Oh,
there's a.
that's why I
she-
like Beth.
She goes into town and she's going to do some shopping. She goes into this one little boutique store and they're profiling her, you know, because I believe she's Native American. And they're like, oh, God, college student or whatever. Oh, Native American, she's going to be stealing stuff. So they set up this whole thing where they call the police. The woman who owns the store is like, shoplifter. They lock her in. And she calls Beth. Beth comes down there. You remember this one?
Yeah, I do.
And it's not just like Beth's like, hey, I'm a Dutton. She's with us. Thanks, guys. Sorry about the misunderstanding. We're going to lock the door. And I'm going to fuck up your store. Also, you're going to strip down. You're wearing Spanx. I'm going to make fun of you for wearing Spanx, even though I think most people are wearing Spanx in 2023.
Yeah.
We don't spank shame
The,
on
co-
this podcast.
the cops. Yeah, the cops show up.
And they're like, well,
Hey, Beth, you
Dutton's
can't
here.
fucking do this.
Yeah, well, she did. And she just humiliates this woman, and it goes on for way too long. You're like, dude, can we just move on to something else? Can we just go, I don't know. The only thing that would make this show better is if maybe we utilized our limited authority under the like land commissioner power that we have or whatever what's their wildlife.
Yeah.
They have some authority. So they print up a warrant. They get a warrant and they're like, you know what? They kidnapped my grandkid. We better go find the militia. We better go fucking get in a gunfight with them.
Anything that can go wrong does, and then some. It's the most ridiculous plot line
Well,
of all time.
and whenever it comes time to like go do some shit like this, they all just turn into like an elite commando force.
Well, Yeah.
Where they're like clearing rooms. Like
Yes.
they all like were special.
No,
It's
Casey.
so
Casey has like an office in town, and like
What?
one day he like tips the desk over and is shooting people from behind the
Yes.
desk, and it's like, dude, like you're in small town Montana, like you can hear these gunshots from everywhere in
That
town.
was like his third gunfight of
Okay.
the year.
Relax, dude.
What is Benny's character's name? The badass ranch hand?
Rip.
Rip.
Rip. Okay. So Rip's talking to Casey, and Casey apparently was in Afghanistan, and they're trying to figure out, hey, how are we gonna go get this kid
He's
back?
a bad hombre.
He is a
Casey.
bad hombre. And Casey's like, well, in Afghanistan or whatever, we would send in like a bait, like an armored vehicle as bait to draw them out so we could see where they were. Then, it sounds like a tactical plan. Good idea. And he's like, well, we don't have any armored vehicles. And Rip is like, you got me. So I'm going to go draw them out. I'm going to get on my horse and you guys are going to stand back and I'm going to just ride into the middle of the militia in my horse.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And by the way, no one's going to get wounded in this here gunfight. We're going to just,
Except for the bad guys.
except for the bad guys, and it doesn't end well for them.
They just wear bullets all over them.
Soft dubs
Unreal.
everywhere for the Dutton family, though.
Dude, I'm watching it. I'm like, this sucks, but I'm going to continue to watch.
Yeah.
Bad guys getting zipped up left and right.
So season 1, they had the helicopter budget. Season 2, I think they didn't get any money for the helicopters.
why?
Season 3, they bring back the helicopter. Though.
So I have watched what's by far the lowest budget season.
Yeah, you have nothing but helicopters and more shooting.
So
to come.
that's why they go from like they find out like the kids in Whitefish, or then they got to go back to Billings, and they just show them there. They didn't like show them getting there because they didn't have the budget or something.
Probably.
I did think that the editing was weird, and it's just because they didn't have a transportation budget. Okay,
Oh my god,
very good to know.
that show.
to the chopper.
I've never watched an episode
I've
until recently.
like I would just laugh out loud at times, like watching the show, just because it was so preposterous what was happening. Like, okay, guys,
Yeah,
how much work can you get away with while keeping everyone?
I look forward to finding out.
I can't believe you finally took the dive, dude.
It's so ridiculous.
and then the fucking dude, we watched the first episode of season 3 the other night, and it's the dude from Law. Like, so Beth's driving over the bridge and she sees somebody
Yeah.
fly fishing in their river, and she's like, "Hey,
the dude from Lost.
it's the fucking hot dude with the jaw from Lost."
Yeah.
And he's still really hot, and it's like 20 years
he's
later.
frat in this season.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at listen, I'm like, I don't like how this is trending for Rip. Because this is gonna be a problem. This fucking guy fly fishing in the river.
May
here.
not surprise you to learn he's a total scumbag in the show too.
Well, don't
so.
spoil it, but he did put off scummy vibes.
I mean, we don't have a helicopter budget, but we do have rocket money. Are you kidding
Wow.
me? Are you kidding me?
You just threw that up from half court and got nothing but
Dude.
net.
I love Rocket Money. I've been using Rocket Money since they came on board with us, and I've been happy ever since. When I used Rocket Money for the first time, not only did it get rid of a bunch of subscriptions for me, but it gave me a lot of just kind of an oversight of my finances that I appreciated. I even got some Monday emails letting me know how my budget was doing that week. But more than anything, Rocket Money's just here to help. When it comes to Rocket Money, we all have subscriptions that we don't use. We don't know that we don't use them.
buddy.
Do you ever just feel like money's just flying out of your account and you have no idea where it's going? Well, we know. It's all those subscriptions. Think about it. Between streaming services, fitness apps, delivery services, parenting apps, it's endless. I'm guilty of this, so I used Rocket Money to help me find the subscriptions that I'm actually spending money on, and it was eye-opening, and I had to cancel the ones that I didn't want anymore. It's been a great thing. Not only is this just helped me out financially, but it's loosened me up to get some other services under my belt too.
It's a great service.
Rocket Money is the personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions. It monitors your spending, and it helps you lower your bills. You can see all your subscriptions in one place, and if you see something you don't want, you can cancel it with just a tap. You never have to get on the phone with customer service. Man, when you get on the phone with customer service and they're trying to cancel something, they'll just put you on hold for like 10 minutes just to make you wait it out and hope you don't cancel it.
Happens so often.
It's ridiculous. But Rocket Money's got over 5 million users, and it's helped save its members an average of $720 a year with over $500 million in canceled subscriptions. Stop wasting money on stuff that you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/circling. That's rocketmoney.com/circling. Again, rocketmoney.com/circling. I need to talk some stuff out with you guys.
Okay.
This is the first time I've lived in a house in probably 5 years. I'm excited about it. I'm also dreading certain parts of the house. We have a lawn now. How's that thing going to get mowed? Ain't going to be me. I can't do it.
You don't know how to start a lawnmower.
No, it's not good. It's not good. But I've acquired 2 things in my life now that require immediate attention. I've acquired a goon cave.
Yep.
Which Randy's trying to make.
Wait, there's the one already built like in? You didn't like make your own?
Randy, why are you so perverted when it comes to them, dude? Aren't goon caves just where you go hang out and
Grow
play?
up, Randy.
Yeah,
you
dude.
know what it is.
You're
I
so
already
gross,
asked you
dude.
earlier today.
You're so
admitted
gross.
You knew.
You always try to make it gross, dude. And it's just like a really innocent space where you can just go, be silly.
Hang out with your goon.
Yeah, and drop in, Like, you're so gross, dude.
No.
No.
I have no furniture for my cave.
Okay.
I
Need
also
some bean bags.
So, dude, you're not the first person to tell me I
And
need
a-
bean bags.
and a
in
lazy
there.
boy.
It's a beanbag chair is not the worst thing in here.
With a fridge in the side of it.
Ooh, what's that show or that store in the mall? Modern Man or Sharper Image?
Brookstone
Brookstone.
Brookstone.
and Sharper Image. They're the
Yeah,
same.
Yeah,
both,
that's
you need
same,
to go
same.
in there and go off and just get some unnecessary shit.
Get a
like-
massage chair,
Yup.
like one of the ones from the airport.
Yup.
Mhm.
I have these slanted ceilings and I don't know what to do with them. I can't fit anything naturally in there. I can't mount a TV.
Vaulted? Is
I don't know what
that
that.
what you mean?
I don't know.
No, it's like the roof.
The ceiling's the roof.
Yes, vaulted ceilings.
It's angled. It's not vaulted.
Isn't that vaulted?
What is
Vault-
vaulted?
It
It's,
doesn't
it's, the,
matter.
it's like the opposite of vaulted ceilings.
It's a goon vault.
It's low ceiling. Come on, guys.
I don't have any ceilings.
The roof
I
is the
forgot.
ceiling.
He is a real estate professional.
Vaulted ceilings. Randy, get the fuck out of here.
What's a vault?
I'm
it
sorry.
kinda
That
looks-
vaulted ceiling is a thing.
Vaulted ceiling is like high ceiling.
yeah, I thought that's.
No, I mean, like,
No.
it kind of looks like that, Dave, but it's like you can knock your head on it if you're not careful. Like, if I get a soft dub with the boys and I jump out of my chair, my goon chair, then, like, I'm going to hit my head on the ceiling, you know?
Okay.
I need a low media console.
Oh, you have more. This is higher than I thought.
It's
Knock
not.
it back, bitch.
Can we get much
No,
higher?
it's not vaulted.
Can we get much higher?
You'll be fine in here.
Do I need to set up my goon cave to have other people in it? Like, what if what
No.
if my brother-in-law is
No,
trying
no,
to
no,
catch
no,
soft
no.
dubs with me in FIFA and stuff?
I don't think you want to do that.
Is that a skylight?
Yeah,
Are you guys going shoes off?
I think we're going shoes off, but like
Let me know.
now that we have a lawn, like Rosie's tracking in a lot of dirt, and so like it's kind of like, what's the point?
the bottom of the shoe is just.
Hey, you need to stop worrying. You can do a lot with this space. I'm looking
I
at
know,
it right
I just
now.
don't know what to do. Like, do I need to get like a special TV for my
Fucking-
PS5? I want to make sure that I'm gooning at like
Dude,
my top goon abilities.
You got that barn door. That's sick.
There's a barn door in there.
Is that the one that slides?
I don't think it slides.
It sure looks like it.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it slides. I don't fucking know,
It
dude.
slides,
You need to have
dog.
Chip Gaines over here come over just to really show you what
Oh,
you're working
it
with.
definitely slides. Yeah, you're good. You're gooch.
Okay. Well, here's the bigger question that I think I need the backers' help with. Okay. I now have a back patio. I don't want to buy a bunch of patio furniture. Patio furniture is outrageously expensive, and I don't think I'll actually spend any time out there, so I'm not going to do that. But now I have the opportunity to get the gift of grilled and or smoked meats and or vegetables and or fish. So it's like, okay, I've always been a grill guy. You know your boy likes firing up the grill. You know, like that high heat.
Right.
Do I go grill? Do I go like full 2015 Texas and get a green egg? Or do I go Traeg? Do I pull Traeg? I'm a free agent in the grill game right now, guys, and I need a little guidance. here.
Okay. A grill, like a gas grill, you will get the most use out of. They're just so easy to use, and you can use them with many different ways.
I'm not well versed in smoking these meats at this point, but I am well versed
Pretty
in
easy.
firing up the grill.
The grills, you'll get
that.
more
Just
use. Like I
get
said.
that, and then see if you really want to take it up a notch.
Okay.
But yeah, you need just a good gas grill that you can
Yeah.
get hot, do some searing. Maybe one that has like the little stovetop component next to the grill.
Oh, you're trying to get me to grill up some smash burgers on this bitch.
You gotta smash the burger.
Right.
It's 2024. If your burger's like a little rounded off, like what do you fucking do?
You got to smash.
You got to make it smashing, baby. Oh, that burger is smashing.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
Yep.
That's my Austin Powers.
Smashing,
That's good.
baby.
I just saw Mike Myers on the list.
You didn't.
No, I didn't.
Is it actually out or you fucking?
I don't
Who's your
fucking
worst
know.
case
I'm looking
scenario?
at the rundown.
Outside of yourself, who's your worst case scenario being on the list?
Dylan.
If one of us is on the list, it's going to be tough for Watch Media.
Is Dylan? Because I just
I don't know
want
if
to
it'll
deal
be.
with it.
I don't know if that would actually be tough. I think it would shine a light on us, and we'd have to show them what we're made of here, and really assure them that we were never a part of any Epstein bad stuff.
Well, we know Dylan wasn't because Dylan's famously never flown private.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That's
Will
true.
and I-
What if
on
you
the
found
air.
out that the plane we were on was Epstein's plane at some point? We were on the flight log. So did it blow your mind? It wouldn't blow my mind.
It would not blow my mind, actually. Now that you mention it, that's.
That would be tough.
That would be.
We didn't go to Epstein Island though. We went to Dallas.
No, we went to Frisco.
You got a little St. Randy.
Yeah, we went to Frisco and then we went to Bob's Steak and Chop House. It was one of the best meals ever.
That sounds sick.
I ate more blue cheese in that restaurant than anyone's ever eaten in one sitting.
I left there absolutely miserable.
I went 3 blue cheese olive martinis. I went wedge salad with blue cheese dressing and blue cheese on it, and then I got blue cheese on my steak.
What are you doing?
I was, dude, because we
Your
were
breath was terrible after that meal.
Well, okay, I was with like 5 dudes that all did investment. They didn't care.
They're like this guy eats a
I did
lot. I don't know.
something.
He eats a lot of blue cheese.
I realized at the time I was like, oh, I can order blue cheese on everything right now because we're not paying for this
You
shit.
just going through your blue cheese phase
Mhm.
era.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, another announcement. I'm going through my cottage cheese era.
Welcome.
I'm looking for a quick protein source.
Small
Never had
curd, large
cottage cheese.
curd.
Small curds.
Do you have any? Are you brand dedicated at this point yet?
No, this is the first one I've done in years.
What do you eat it with?
I just put salt and pepper on it and munch that bitch.
I'm new to the cottage cheese. I mean, not new. I've never actually tried it, but
What?
I'm willing to give it a shot.
I love it, dude. I love it.
So you have to make it in a cottage? Like, what's the deal with
No,
it?
cottage actually made it.
It's made out of cottages.
Oh, that explains it.
You ate that recliner one time for when you were pledging.
Okay, I'm about to Google what is cottage cheese.
It's cheese, Dylan.
I know, but like, what is it though?
It's cheese, dude.
Why does it have so much protein?
How are you
in
eating it?
Just putting it, I'm measuring out half a cup, throwing it on a plate, putting some salt and pepper on it, and just eating it as fast as I can.
I mash that cracked pepper button on that so hard.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll do something crazy. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Sometimes if I know that it's just my own personal cottage cheese container, I'll just crack a bunch of pepper on top of it and mix it all in. I'll pre-mix the
yeah.
pepper.
I like that.
Why does it have protein in it?
Because it's dairy.
Dairy is loaded with protein?
Glass of milk, you're getting like 9 grams, 10 grams.
Pretty sure like whey protein is just like milk, like evaporated milk, kind of.
No
fair
way.
enough.
Pretty much like, yeah, something like that.
Whey does come
Oh,
from dairy. That's
no
true.
way.
No
I
way.
didn't really think about it. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
My dad puts Catalina dressing on his.
From the wine mixer?
What?
Will just made that joke.
What do you say?
No way.
I know. I doubled down on the joke. You got a
Okay.
problem?
Curdled milk
It's a
product.
good joke, dude.
Yeah, sorry. I liked it so much I doubled
Doesn't
it.
that make you want to drink it or eat it? I love curdled milk product.
You don't know? Remember Little Miss Muppet?
It's made
Muffet?
from. It's
She
made,
sat on her tuffet, dude.
Eating curds and whey.
made from
She
skimmed.
was like Gaines.
She's fucking just getting stacked. She was just doing lunges and shit, getting that
Dude,
fat
Little
ass.
Miss Muffet just had that fucking dumper on
She's
her from all
rolling
that
it-
protein.
Rolling a 2024 with just a fucking dump truck ass. She broke the fucking chair.
She's put up numbers on TikTok.
Shut up. Ugh.
She's just doing the hip machine.
She's on the turret, dude.
Do you want to know how it's made?
She's just putting down her phone and just recording her doing hip thrusters and posting it online, showing up on your Instagram
You're,
feed.
you're a little Jack Horny over there.
Mhm.
Sitting on your thumb and shit.
It's made from skimmed milk by draining curds, but retaining some of the whey and keeping the curds loose. This is what the curds look like.
The curds are just
That's a curd in there.
they're warming up on the sidelines.
Yeah.
They got their helmet on.
Yo, you might go in any second. You won't play away.
Can we give some vindication to someone?
Who?
Texas ass sweat man who might have pooped his pants, but now is claiming it's coffee.
He got wronged, man.
Bro, that ain't coffee, bro.
Dude,
I believe it, dog.
Not there, buddy.
okay, hold on. Okay,
Come
so
on,
I
man.
have several questions
No one just
about
poops
this.
their pants like that.
Why are you going all white on bourbon, by the way? Reckless move.
If you poop your pants, you don't just walk around Bourbon Street in broad daylight.
Okay,
My
so
kid did.
So there was a tweet that went out yesterday of a dude who allegedly pooped his pants on Bourbon Street. He got busted down on Bourbon Street for pooping his pants.
Yeah.
Now, see, who just happens to have a kid? That's
you
sorry.
get caught in 4K.
Okay, but the video that they originally showed, or like this original video, we have it on the screen right now, just a screenshot of it. The wife like walks up and like touches it.
Yeah.
You don't walk up and touch it if it's doo-doo, which makes me actually believe that it's coffee.
She was concerned for her man walking around looking like he had doo-doo, but she's down ass for that.
He was down ass.
That's W Riz.
So then he went and tweeted. He must have seen this going on and been like, I gotta vindicate myself here. And so he's gone on Twitter from his own personal account, Corey Elliott,
Shouts to Corey.
and he said there's currently a video going viral on the internet of me walking with a brown substance on the back of my white shorts. It was coffee and it has been since cleaned off. I sat in some in our lift. Truly, #blessed.
See, if it wasn't coffee, if it was doo-doo, he's not cleaning and putting those drawers back on. He's got to do an emergency, like dip into a store somewhere.
Did he go to like Lafitte's and like go in the sink and just wash that coffee out and then like go
Oh my
sit there?
It's
God.
hard to get that out.
Because like you,
Go to the clean picture.
I
Randy,
believe
the
that he can
video.
get this out pretty efficiently, but at the same time, how do you dry this so quickly? Because you need to absolutely just soak these things.
Yeah, I don't know how he cleaned it off so well. He looks like the kind of dude who would doo-doo his pants, though. you know?
No, come on. You can't do
So
that to our man
mean.
Corey Elliott, dude.
He's got doo-doo pants
No,
face.
dude. The worst person in the world is the person who posted the original video of the dude with the stuff on his pants. No matter what, if you got stuff on your pants, it's bro code, it's man code that you don't sit there and video your boy's butt.
All right, you see an Ohio State fan walking down Bourbon Street with doo-doo pants. You're not going to get your phone out?
I'm not tweeting it.
Okay.
I might send it to a group text, but I'm not tweeting that. I'm not gonna publicly expose someone for that.
Go back to the original photo.
If I ever found out, if I was like playing golf one day, Dylan, and I had
Oh.
swamp ass going on, and I went on my phone after the round and saw that I was tagged in an Instagram story, and you had zoomed in on my swamp ass, like that's on site
Yeah,
actions.
yeah.
Like that is not what you can do with your boys.
Yeah, we're fighting.
My man pooped his pants potentially in the Jordan 11s, I believe.
Yeah, those are clean.
They are
Yeah.
clean.
Well,
He rocked some Jordan 11s and then white shorts and a white jersey on bourbon. That's
she hit him with the all white too.
crazy.
They did go with the white jerseys last night, though.
the
look
icy
good.
whites.
We finally got
Texas-
Fritz to put on his Texas football jersey last night for the first time.
They won the uniform battle. I will say that.
yeah.
I like the Urples.
I like how like simple Washington's is, but Texas is classic.
Did they have a Husky at the game?
I think so.
I didn't pay attention.
I think they did. Bevo was there. Holding it down.
They should have put him in a fucking smoker after and ate him like they did the Pop-Tart.
Oh,
What are you doing? You can't put a whole steer in a smoker like that.
I don't really watch commercials at this point. It's
Quarter
phone
it
time
off.
for me. I can't recall commercials because they don't really stick with me. The brand activation done for the Pop-Tart stuff was the most amazing marketing I've seen in years.
It made me want to go buy Pop-Tarts.
If they like anyone that was on the team that came up with that entire thing, I want that person on my team now. Like that is amazing marketing.
what was the one they tried to do last night and they kept screwing it up? It was the
The
Cheese It?
mayhem.
Mayhem.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That was horrible. And even when they got it right, it was fucking pathetic.
Yeah, 'cause it was supposed to be like he was throwing
Yeah.
stuff into the crowd, and the whole crowd was just didn't know
Yeah.
they were on camera, just
That was,
standing there.
that was an L.
It was a major L. And on the heels of the Pop-Tart thing, too, it's like, ooh.
When that fucker
We
went,
watching that
went down the
tape.
toaster and then a real like edible mascot came out and they started to just tear it apart. That was great.
Think the mascot got laid that night?
Well, he was eating
I don't,
whole.
think, I don't think they have Pop-Tarts don't have penises.
Yeah, they
Good
do.
point.
They do.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, the
Very
Pop-Tart
tight.
could have just gotten.
You could dagger, I guess.
He did a couple pop toots.
No. Who did pop toots? What are you doing?
They're called Pop Toots.
Poppers.
What are poppers?
Poppers for the table.
Hard to say.
You sit down at a table and poppers are on the menu and you don't order them for the table. You're a flawed guy.
The
I
best
do like a popper.
jalapeno popper I've ever had was at Dylan's Family Range.
Really?
Yes. Yes. The poppers are just absolutely hitting that day,
Yeah.
along with the 8-ounce Miller High Lives.
They were smoked, I believe.
Yeah. We brought our own jalapeno poppers and we approached the situation with them and it was like, we got to put these poppers away. We are disrespecting the other poppers on the table right
Did you
now.
bring the pre-made HEB poppers?
Yes.
They're
Did your
not
poppers
bad.
get zipped
No,
up?
we did. He homemade them though.
He body bagged
Yeah.
your poppers.
We hit him with
You
the
got
HEB,
bodied.
straight up HEB Johns.
They're
Yeah.
not bad.
No.
They're fun in a pinch.
No, they're not. No, but when you roll into a homemade, like I just did these situation, you got to have a little
Yeah.
apprehension.
Yeah.
They were on the sideline.
Let's go get this Epstein list. It's trending with 690,000 posts about it this morning, David.
Bro, I saw people yesterday being like, oh my God, Bill Clinton is on the list.
We've known that.
What
Oh,
the
really?
fuck? Dude, listen to a podcast once.
Listen to the Cheeto Man one time. He's been talking about this for years.
So it's imminent then, right? It's about to hit.
They said it was going to drop either January 1st or January 2nd, and the posts on Twitter today say it's dropping later this afternoon.
There's gonna be like redacted names.
If it's actually juicy, like if there's actual juice to this, it's gonna be the best birthday present I could
You
have
think
gotten.
the juice is on there?
I don't think OJ's on it.
I would believe it if he was, but I don't. I'm gonna say OJ is not on it.
Hello to the world.
OJ?
Hello, Little St. James.
Little Saint Randy.
All right, let's get this list then.
I
Little
don't
Saint-
like that at all.
Little St. Randy's not good.
Bye.
Bye.